transition. Hello and welcome to Dog Pound D&D, where classes... No, don't go without classes. It's bad plans. And we have a lot of people here below us, some from multiple different parties. We've got Alf. Well, you don't even know who you are yet, so we've got Riley here playing people. One sec. Somebody explain what happened last week and I'll do more.
You mean 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weeks
Last
ago.
time on Dog Pound D&D, like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, wait, so...
Let's see. What happened last time? Thalrak embarrassed himself in front of the entire town of Rakoge. If I remember correctly.
They ate it up, though. Especially one 16-year-old girl in the audience who was, in fact, cosplaying as Thalrak.
And has a crush on other people.
Have alcohol for this recap.
So then, after signing a couple books, Thalrak decided that everyone else who paid for signing doesn't matter.
Because signing was not told to me.
Yeah. So
I was told about the most annoying interview, apparently.
Yeah, they were real jerks to you, man.
Tabloids, what are you gonna do about it?
He said one thing about, oh, her hair was different. Okay, Hitler.
Okay. Your party went shopping last session. You guys did go shopping last session. I feel like there's other things you did, but
I think the shopping was most important by far, of course.
Yeah, shopping's always important.
It is?
Yes.
Of course.
All right, so
they out of the tavern, went to the other tavern, and they just got drunk. And then the next day, they start formulating a plan. And Thalrak phoned up Alvin.
Yep. Phoned up Alvin and just was like, we need to talk.
And Alvin responded that he will be there. And whenever I asked when you wanted me to be there, and you said in an hour, and I said, I'll see you then.
you know what? I think if your guys are cool with it, we're gonna actually put that moment in this moment.
Okay.
We're gonna start, and we're gonna have that moment happen at a moment when
Let's do it now.
No, not right this second. Wait. No, it's been 2 weeks. It feels like forever.
I'm getting ahead of the schedule.
We find Alvarak looking a little. No, 1 second. 1 second.
You don't like that I had my name as Alvarak.
It's still slow manipulating your sheep, but it's fixed. Oh god, I just made your token giant. We'll fix that later. Alvin himself, the Crystal King, in his study, which he has kept true to form throughout all the expansions to his house. You just cannot take away the safe haven of Terry's cats. The opulent, super high-res, gold trim, red velvet throne chair back there. You can see it. It's great. It's been there for a very long time. There's definitely no picture of a person behind there in the scene.
Yep. And in that chest way in the back, there are several bottles of like 1,000 gold wine and whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we find him here as there's a knock on the door. And one of his assistants says, "We have somebody seeking audience with you. And Alfred's..." I don't know, something or another.
Alfred something or another.
I'm sorry, I was hanging out with Ikarath last night.
Oh, I mean... no, I understand exactly what happened then. No need to go into further detail. Let them in.
And in walks an Alfred.
A duplicated Alfred.
There we go.
So much confusion.
Oh, look at this model.
That's
So-
his model.
Alfred walks in and looks at Alvin and walks right up to him and goes to shake his hand. Hello, my name's Alfrenzo Lockhart Vanderberg. Pleasure to meet you. Do you go to
Pleasure.
shake his hand?
Yes.
So he'll like grab your hand and shake vigorously.
Pleasure.
Y-
I'm certain.
You could just call me Alfred.
Pleasure to meet you, Alfred. I'm certain you know, but I will do the kind. I am Alvarek Malkar Venstein Harvich Devania, and as always, everyone calls me Alvin.
Oh.
Pleasure to meet you.
It's a wonder meeting someone with a longer name than me.
Indeed.
So the reason for my visit is I've heard rumblings that you know of somebody called Trevor Marvin.
Marin.
Trevor,
Unless you got that wrong intentionally.
He got the wrong intention.
Okay, I was making sure.
yes, the Trevor Marin.
Oh, Marvin, that's right. Sorry.
What of him?
I'm looking for him.
Looking for him? Okay, he is in this city. Do you need to go see him?
Yes and no. What would your assessment on his personality be?
And another knock on the door.
Yes,
Sir, there's several someones to see you. This is not the day to wake up after last night. They call themselves Edward's Avengers?
I know exactly who you're talking about. All
It's
right, let them
Sparkle
in.
or something? I don't know. I'm getting too old for this shit.
Go take the rest of the day off. We'll have someone at the church cast lesser restoration on you. Just go on. Let's there's plenty of people. who
and
can
one
open
of the
door.
cooks lost a hand.
Tell them to come see me in a bit. I'll grow their hand back.
And he lets in so let's get everybody else in who's here. That's not party one, obviously, because we're gonna go see you. So we've got. Oh god.
That is not the new cow.
Oh god, no. This-
The red cow's over there, the little thing. He's in the
Oh.
party
You-
list.
You need to change the token itself to the artwork.
Change.
So you'll need to.
There's an
So if
easy
you
way I can
edit it-
make it work. Actually, I can if I remove
Okay.
him and then save and then close and then pull. It'll pull. Nope. they
No,
broke that.
it doesn't work that way anymore. They changed it because
What a
now it
bunch
keeps
of-
your token.
What a
No,
bunch
but
of
here's the
fucks.
cool thing. If you delete your token and then you put the new token in, it keeps the sizing, the bar setup, and the aura setup the same.
That's cool.
So it keeps all of it the same, but because of that, if you delete a token, it just drags that out. So you have to upload the token art now into the token slot. Once you make a token, you need to upload the art. If you want to, the artwork is in the one of the. There we go.
Hey.
Why does everybody come out thick though?
Yeah, I noticed that when
Why
I.
does
We're just
everybody
my
come out
Alfred token.
thick?
He-
Everybody's
naturally
a
thick.
powerful build thief.
We're just
Okay,
naturally
so we
thick.
got Cal.
Force
We've got Luca, because
Of course, he's tiny.
who else do we got? We got anybody else?
Mm,
Well, in
he's fine.
in theory, there's other
Oh.
people here. In theory,
Yes.
there's other people here. You're here, right, Exo? No, are you party?
No.
Exo's party one.
He's
It's
party
just
one.
so hard to keep track of everybody.
It's fine. Yeah, for Alfred, I didn't do the description for Alfred because of the fact that because this is the newest. Alfred just met Alvin for the first time, but for both Cal and Luca entering the room, this is, you see in the last 2 days, Alvin has actually grown a bit taller and has grown a large pair of wings that have an amethyst coating on the inside.
Oh, Alvin, you're looking taller. You have to tell me the secret to that. I mean, my party always makes fun of me for being the shortest member, so.
How tall is Alvin?
He is 6'11".
It's a lot.
Well, he
Damn,
used to be
almost as big
6
as
foot.
Eric.
He was 6'5" originally,
Oh.
and now so he is. He grew 6 inches since you last saw him. It's I'll go into more detail. I'll let you in the secret a bit, but for now, I was speaking with Alfred. Did you need something from me immediately? Is there an emergency?
Was there an emergency?
You're returning after all the things that you just did in Ulford.
Milford. Oh, yeah.
They've already explained that to me.
I think we already
I've been
spoke
here
to
with
him.
that.
Well, we were coming to
Well-
talk to you because we wanted to discuss where we were going to go next.
And as that happens, you get ascending from Thalrak. Thalrak.
Alvin, we need to talk.
When do you want to meet?
Give me an hour.
I'll be there.
This is like one of those
Alright,
TV episodes where it starts with things and then you get back to it 20 minutes later.
Yeah.
Yeah, 30 minutes prior.
30 minutes prior.
We
Okay,
know
who's
this is like a
talking to you?
superhero like voiceover. Meanwhile, at Alvin's house.
Oh, what it is this is how you
Meanwhile, what the super thing?
episode. Because we end the episode with the sending, and then we start the episode with this one, but then the wording is just slightly different because somebody lost the script between filming.
Yep.
And then all the audience members like, whoa!
What? The continuity.
Boy, I hope somebody got fired for that blunder.
That's not, this is apparently Taurus last week.
The ADR guys are on strike.
Yep.
All right. So, what do you have to
alright.
say to your growing audience?
Okay, so now there's that. All right, let me go down the list of everything. All right, Alfred, you were asking for my assessment of Trevor Marin's personality.
That's correct.
Well, I can speak freely in my own home because no one can listen in on what we're saying. He's a man who, well, seems very trustworthy and very willing to assist his ever-growing capabilities and the things I've learned of him make me believe that while on the outside he is a caring person, he always has some sort of ulterior motive to everything he does. He keeps
Interesting.
his cards held close to the chest, to put simply.
Okay. Do you know if he has any secret hideouts?
I don't know if the old secret hideout in the island cluster, once known as the bad place that no one goes, still exists, but that was his old study and keep there.
And
He's
one of
gonna-
your bookshelves starts rattling. Go continue.
He's gonna pull out a little notepad and jot that down. And if somebody were to hypothetically steal from him, how would he react?
Munch!
just see this little guy just chomp his way through the bottom of the bookshelf and just
God, you Baxter, and you Alvin's like Baxter. What did? Why are none of the monster tamers watching him? Where is the copy of me? And at that point, Alvin snaps his fingers, and you see the copy of him walks in.
and as the copy of him walks in, Munch Munch looks at the copy, and you see a blink of blue, and he's gone.
Oh, he just keeps. Single Alvin, please keep an eye on him, and if he's going into the ethereal plane now, you're going to have to go talk to the people at the church because we'll now need to be able to see into the ethereal plane. So, see invisibility is necessary. Just get some clerics to work with the monster tamers, and you assist them in their endeavors. All right? But of course, I will be right on it. And the copy of Alvin will walk out. Okay.
The tiny Tarrasque can teleport?
Yes.
That's horrifying.
Alvin's learned more since you've been gone.
Oh man.
He's
Try and
certainly
say
a
it 3 times fast.
handful. He's certainly a handful to handle. He's not a normal Tarrasque. I'll simply put that.
Well, we apologize for bringing him here then, if that was a problem.
It's not a problem. It's just more of a simple Tarrasque would be easier to contain than his variant type. And Alvin will go, all right. And he holds his hand up and he's like, let's see if I've got a hand on this yet. And he starts holding his hand, and you watch as the books are floating off the ground and back onto the shelf. Okay, here we go. We'll have to fetch the hole eventually, but leave it as is. Anyways, if you were to steal from him,
No, hypothetically, somebody.
if somebody was to steal from him, I don't know. It depends on whether he cared about it or not.
Okay. Well, thank you for your insight. It's very wonderful.
Oh, yeah, I would simply put, just watch what you do for what things you ask of him, so you don't surmount any extraordinary debts with him.
He'll grab his notebook and jot that down too.
Also, don't get on his bad side. He hurls people into hell.
That sounds interesting.
Clearly, something that I learned when he did it in my own house. Not to anyone I knew, but one of his own servants.
It was a doomed love.
All right. Why did my support list talk in the chat? I just noticed that. All right.
Are we headed to
Wait.
Rikoge?
Okay, Luca, Cal. You said you guys had documents that Tharak needed, correct?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it has him, I believe.
Yes, well, how about we all head over to Rikoge? Because Tharak has requested my presence, and then you can hand him the documents, and I can have the conversation.
Alfred's eyes will light up. You're meeting Taurak?
Yes. Would you like
I
to
would.
meet him as well?
Absolutely.
In the
Oh,
distance, you just hear, I sense another fanboy.
Wonderful.
Thalrak and the kids.
Yes, and I believe Callian should already be in Rakoge, so
Yes.
Fine.
Remo's
Actually-
technically not a cave.
Which means I need to actually go find the Callian marker.
this is actually quite convenient because I was going to. We were thinking of stopping in Rakoge before we continued our journeys north.
You needed to. Are you actually going to be heading up to Barrow's Keep now, or somewhere
That was our plan, yes.
Okay.
Since we're pretty sure there's a demon incursion there.
Very well. If necessary, I can get us all to. Ugo, have you been to Barrow's Keep, or do you need this? I don't. They do have a teleportation circle inscription if you need it, or do you have it?
I do not have it, but that would be useful. Yes, I was thinking
Do
of
you
just
pay your
teleporting
dues?
us somewhere. I do not.
I have
You
to
gotta
ask.
pay the troll toll.
I think
You
I
know-
think we confirmed this early on that like the wizards of the world don't really care about Luca.
Well, like I said, I just don't ever remember things.
Well, now I have money. How much are the dues?
It's
Dragon
Is it
Hunt?
like a
$20
Netflix subscription or?
It's 20 gold a month to be subscribed to the plan, and then you can use the teleportation system for free.
Oh,
And
I have that.
anyone who goes with you,
Yeah,
it is covered as well. So it's just
it's like a business
pay the-
administration fee.
Hmm.
yeah.
But that's reasonable.
Plus
I
they
never
give you-
had 20 gold in my life, but now I do, so it's fine.
You know, the wonderful thing is once you join, they hand you a list of all their inscription circles, so you don't have to worry about, oh, I don't have the circle to this city. As long as it's attached to this network, you get all the circles.
Like a
Oh, wow.
franchisee.
What's the catch? Do I have to sign some dotted line or?
No?
Okay, well, in that case, yeah, sure. But for now, I think we have to go to Rakoge first. I think we can teleport there, no? With your tower?
It's a nice tower. We were there before.
Yeah,
Oh,
we've been
such
there.
a-
It's very nice.
Such a wonderful tower.
That's where the telescope is.
tower
it
would be.
I wonder what happened to it.
Well,
it-
hopefully it's
Nothing
not
bad
working.
happened to it in the past couple of days.
No, it
Oh,
has
no!
simply placed- that tower has gone.